So far on Football Saved My Life, the gaffer has real problems on his hands.
You fucked me up, I don't know what I'm going to do.
His team are falling out with the experts.
I'm not going to kill myself doing...
I'm not going to kill you.
No.
You're being a drama queen.
And each other.
Should be here fucking talking to us. Fucking putting us on.
Fucking idiot.
4 painful weeks have seen the squad bust a gut with fitness trainer Angie Dowds.
That was top draw, and I am very, very, very impressed.
Here's shocking news from Dr. Adam Carey.
You're nearly 32% body fat, so if you don't do this, you aren't going to live very long.
And just last week, the entire squad walked out of training.
I'm going. Is anybody else going with me?
Fuck it, I ain't doing no filming or nothing, bollocks.
An ex-England legend, Luther Blissett, was called in to deal with racism in the ranks.
I just referred to his hair, said the word gollywog.
You're not allowed to say shit like that.
This week, the squad faced their anger problems.
All right. Fucking nag at me, you I'll ring your fucking head off.
As Razor recruits another star guest in a bid to get his squad back on the straight and narrow. A lack of football training led to last week's mutiny, so this morning it's no surprise that players are in high spirits as the gaffers let them know their first session will be spent on the pitch.
Good to be back and bring it on. I think the squad's looking good. I was a bit worried about it to start with. I thought we're never going to get there. These boys are getting it, you know. We're getting there. We're getting some unity, getting some team skills now. And I certainly think by the time we get to the game, we'll have a lot of knowledge and some skills going on, you know. I feel quite confident about it.
It's my birthday next Saturday, and I'll be 46 then. I'm 45 now. And what better treat than to learn to play football? It's just like crazy.
But the problem with football practice is it causes injuries, which keeps Erin the physio hard at work.
I'll get my name put on this bench.
I can't train now for at least 10 days. I've got shin splints, which I can't even walk upstairs without it hurting. So yeah, I'm out for a fair while.
And it's essential that the walking wounded take Erin's advice seriously. With a squad of just 15, it's her job to make sure enough players are fit for tomorrow's game.
How is it, Erin?
It's looking pretty much the same as last week, which is a bit disappointing. I would have expected it to be stronger and a bit more flexible. So
Yeah, I wouldn't mind giving some training a go today, you know, just see how much I can do.
it's going to be more frustrating if we get to the end of this 10 weeks and you can't take part at all. That's why you've got to be smart now.
To keep his house in order, the gaffer takes a roll call in the players' lounge, making sure that the players with the worst training attitudes are kept in check.
Puddles. Present. Correct. Head. Pimp.
Ain't easy.
Should be here fucking talking to us. Fucking putting us on.
If you want to be a part of the team, you've got to be a part of the team.
You was late again. Pimp. Half hour late again. Half hour, 9:30 here.
No, it weren't. They told me to.
9:30. I'm the gaffer. I said 9:30 last week. Right. See you out there.
Despite seemingly handling his players with kid gloves, the gaffer is still very concerned that their underlying issues are getting in the way of team bonding.
They've got to show me something. You know, this is no walk in the park. The experts are going to be tough on them. And if they want to improve their lives, they've got to show us what they've got.
Keen to get the weekend off to a good start and to encourage his squad to gel, the gaffer instructs his team to play a simple game.
Right, lads, I want to get the coppers out. No coaching, just go and enjoy yourself. Loads of shots, loads of goals, loads of celebration, loads of laughter. Well done, lads. Let's get it going then. Come on, get it going.
It's not just off the pitch that the pimp has an attitude problem. The self-styled ladies' man has been too injured to train for the last 2 weeks, and Erin is not best pleased to see him out on the pitch.
Well, Pimp turned up this morning and he's out there already running around. I'm not sure what's happening with his tendon. Still looks like he's limping, so I just can't believe he's gone out there and trained and not even checked with me. Like up until last week he couldn't even walk and he was permanently on my physio bed. Go to the doctor, get the referral, we'll get it sorted out. You call me and you let me know how it's going. Deal?
Yeah, cool.
Okay, we want to get on top of this, all right? Pimp! Pimp! Over here. What are you doing?
Training.
Looks like you were limping out there.
No, my ankle's fit off.
Really? Can you take your shoes and socks off? Let me have a look. Did you go to the hospital like you promised?
I went to go, but they said I needed an appointment, so I couldn't get an appointment till Monday.
So I did try and go.
When did it start feeling fine?
About Tuesday-ish. I've been playing football every day since.
You've been playing football?
Yeah.
Without getting it okayed with me?
You weren't there, innit?
You had my number.
I forgot I had it.
Pimp, this has been bad since week 1. Okay, we're now coming into our 4th week and we're still not on top of this. We've given you ample opportunity to get to the hospital, get the investigations. First week I asked you to do it, you didn't do it. Second week, you even promised Razor that you would go and you didn't get there. I'm not happy with you training out there unless we get this ultrasound x-ray, okay? This could be quite significant.
And Pimp isn't the only one feeling the heat. As the rest of the squad train in sweltering conditions, their good mood is starting to unravel.
In your own time, lads, can someone pass the ball?
And before long, Puddles finds himself on the receiving end of Burnside and his anger management problem. As he suggests, the borderline psychotic goalkeeper passes the ball to Mo.
Just go there, mate. Mo one. All right. Fucking nag at me, you I'll ring your fucking head off.
I can be in a temper 1 minute and nice as pie the next minute. My girlfriend, for instance, you know, we'll have a big argument, I'll boil up, you know, and hit the wall or something, you know, and she says my eyes go a bit and I do scare her. You fucker.
But Burnside isn't the only one prone to throwing a tantrum.
I'm saying Mo fucking once, what's fucking wrong with that?
Puddles, come on,
It's in my ears. I'm saying Mo once, what's that? Fuck me.
Hello, Steve Stinson, age 33. I want to lose weight to prolong my life with my wife and kids.
That's it.
When I go on a football pitch on a Sunday and I release stuff, it's me bottling up stuff that's happened in the previous couple of weeks that I haven't let out.
Do you know, I don't think since the day I met Steve I've ever seen him look upset.
That's me trying to deflect from people seeing me as, oh, that's Steve the funny guy, rather than Steve, that's the fat guy.
It was just a hot day and the old woman was nagging in my ear, that was all. It was definitely, I was like, all right, love, all right. You know what I mean?
I was saying, Mo's on. No, it's the look in your eyes, mate. It was like, Mo's on. I knew you was deaf in the ear, so I had to shout louder.
It's a way of saying things, which I'm a fault with that.
I understand he's here for anger management. I think that just shows, because that was just a simple comment. I'm not saying I wasn't having to go in for making a mistake. I wasn't going, you're a wanker, you fucking dropped the ball, whatever, you're a twat, you're useless. I'm not ever said anything like that. All I'm saying is, Mo's on. I mean, Jesus.
Meanwhile, desperate to be welcomed back into the team, squad outsider Pimp is ignoring the physio's advice and is training once again. Fitness coach Angie Dowds and squad nutritionist Dr. Adam Carey are annoyed with Pimp's blatant disregard for professional advice.
I think there's a real issue with Pimp at the moment, medically.
I can't train him, Razor, with not knowing what's wrong with him, and if he's not going to take responsibility and find out, I can't condition him.
I thought he'd been. That's why he's training. I thought he'd been to an AD scan and everything's given the okay now. So he's just out there doing what he wants to do.
He's likely to hurt himself again because we don't know what's going on.
Which means he's no good as a player to us, Razor, because he could be out any minute and then what are we going to do? We're down a man.
I mean, I think he's a team player, but...
He's not a team player at all. He hasn't been a team player since day one. He's had every excuse under the sun. Blame it on everybody else. I'll have to have a think about it, but thanks for letting me know. All right, okay. Cheers. Thank you. Really annoyed now with Pimp. He still hasn't gone to get his scan done. He promised the physio, Erin, that he'd get it done this week. It's been 2 or 3 weeks now of doing nothing about it. He's winding me up, he's winding the players up, so he's getting away with it. They're not let step out of line, he can do what he wants, so I've got to take some serious action, but for now I don't know what that's going to be, but it's not looking good with Pimp.
Coming up, Mad Dog throws a strop.
Don't call me his fucking number right then.
The Gaffer pulls no punches.
Pimp, you're out of the team, you're off the show, the rest of you, be warned.
And Billy Joel puts himself on the front line.
Billy?
Billy?